Alternative formats for this presentation can be found on the Financial Services website. For assistance, visit or contact us. Email us at finance.training@queensu.ca or give us a call at 613-533-2050. In this video tutorial, you will learn how to run the Statement of Operations Research Report. The Statement of Operations Research Report is a summary of detailed financial information for a single research project. In this video, you will learn how to access and run the Statement of Operations Research Report, understand the layout of the report and interpret your results, and perform the monthly reconciliation process. To navigate to the report, you will begin on the Queen's University homepage. From there, click on the Search and Sign In button, then choose My Queen's U Solus. After entering your Queen's NetID and password and clicking Login, you will be redirected to your Queen's portal. From there, choose My Applications. You then have two options to access the report. You can click on the FAST link to be directed to the FAST homepage. From there, click on Operating Statements, By Account, and then choose Statement of Operations Research. You can also access the report directly from the My Application screen by selecting Statement of Operations Research under the Research Reports section. You are now at the Filter Options screen. From here, you can specify criteria using various filters. The available filters are Fund, Department, Account, Program, Class, Project, and Fiscal Period. It is important to note that if you filter based upon Fund, Department, Class, or Program, the budget and commitments will not show. This is because budgets and commitments are not loaded at this level in PeopleSoft Finance. Filters can be added by entering a value in the search box and clicking the green plus button. Individual filters can be deleted by selecting the value to be deleted and clicking on the red X button. All filters can be cleared at once simply by clicking on the Clear Filter Options button. Multiple filters for fields such as program or class can be added in a range by using a colon. You may also use wildcards. For example, entering 4% in the program field will return transactions with a related program beginning with 4. Non-consecutive values can also be inputted individually by using the green plus button. To select a date, click on the Fiscal Period drop-down menu and select a specific month and year. For this example, let's assume December 2016 is the current month. You may also click on the Function button and select a specific date criteria, such as current fiscal period. Both the project and fiscal period filters are required in order to run a Statement of Operations Research Report. Before we generate a Statement of Operations Research Report, here are a few tips to keep in mind. New financial reporting functionality provides data on your project that is at most 24 hours old. If you are running the report for the purpose of viewing an up-to-date balance, consider which monthly transactions have not yet been posted to the GL when selecting the current fiscal period. For example, these entries might include the monthly telephone or courier expenses, P-card transactions, the monthly payroll and benefit distribution, and related commitment adjustments, to name a few. To access details regarding the availability of financial information during the month, please visit the Financial Services website. If you are running the report for the purpose of reconciling your monthly Statement of Operations Research Report, it is important to note that month end will not officially close until the third business day of the new calendar month. Since FAST requires an overnight refresh, and Financial Services is often conducting a final edit process on the fourth business day, you will want to wait until the morning of the fifth business day of the new calendar month to run your report, in order to ensure that all transactions for the month have been captured. Once you have specified the applicable criteria, click on the Execute Report button to run the report. You will notice the filter trail displays the project number, project name, and the project spending deadline. To return to the Filter Options screen, simply click on the hyperlinked filter trail. I will now explain the different features of the report. The Budget to Date column represents the total budget posted to the project from project inception to the period specified. The Month Actual column represents revenue and expense activity based on the selected date criteria used to run the report. The Project to Date Actual column represents revenue and expense activity from project inception to the selected date criteria. The Outstanding Commitments column represents the total commitments outstanding for the project. The Budget Balance with Commitments column represents the budget to date minus project to date actuals and outstanding commitments for the year based on the selected date criteria. The Project Favorable, Unfavorable versus Budget column represents the percentage under or over budget for each revenue and expense category. You will see an F for favorable if expenses are within budget or revenues exceed the budget. You will see a U for unfavorable if expenses exceed budget or revenue is less than budget. This is calculated by dividing the budget balance with commitments column by the budget to date column. I will now describe the different rows that make up this report. The total revenues row reports the sum of actuals and budget activity for revenues. The total labor row reports the sum of all actuals, commitments, and budget activity for all salary and benefit expenses. The total non-salary expenses row reports the sum of all actuals, commitments, and budget activity for all non-salary expenses. The total all expenses row reports the sum of all actuals, commitments, and budget activity for all expenses. The total row reports the net of all revenue and expense activity. You can drill down on any blue hyperlinked value to view additional transactions that support these figures. Next, we will discuss reconciling your Statement of Operations research report. This is an essential step in monitoring the activity posted to your project. The process ensures that all transactions posted to your project have been accounted for, identifies any incorrectly coded transactions, and brings any outstanding items which are not yet posted to your attention. The best way to perform the process is to run your monthly report, export the data to Excel, and then match each transaction to your records or source documents. Remember to run your report for a closed period by specifying the project and fiscal period. In this example, we will again use December 2016 as the date criteria. Once you've entered your filter options, click Execute Report. Next, scroll down to the bottom of your report to view the totals. Clicking on the hyperlinked value in the December 2016 Month Actual column will allow you to view all transaction details for that month. To reconcile transactions for more than 1 month, click on the hyperlinked value in the Project to Date Actual column to view all transaction details from project inception to date. You can either view the transactions in FAST or export the transaction details into Excel for reconciliation purposes. Once the details have been exported to Excel, you can then begin matching each transaction to your records or source documents. You can also filter by period to view transactions for a specific month. Back in FAST, you can drill down on the hyperlinked journal IDs to view further details. For example, if you click on an accounts payable journal entry, you can access additional details such as the vendor name or invoice number. Please note this functionality is only available in FAST and not from the downloaded Excel or PDF reports. How may we help you today? If you have questions, give us a call at 613-533-2050. Our fax number is 613-533-6433. Email us at finance@queensu.ca or visit the Financial Services website. We are located at 207 Stewart Street, 3rd floor in the Rideau Building. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. This concludes our tutorial. To learn more or to review additional training resources and video tutorials, visit the Financial Services training page.